Hare Krishna priest, and you have a little program there. So there were like 3 people that came, and they had contacted me. It's hard for them to contact people on the outside, but anyway, they were able to contact me and ask me to come to the jail. So I had to get a permit, and you go through a whole process to get that permit to enter the jail. They do a background check on you, they ask you questions, this and that. It took about, I think it was 2 months to get the permit. And then when I got into the jail, it was hard to get in. You have to go through so many doors, so many locked doors. And you get in, and now I was in jail with all the other criminals. And there's a room where you can have a little program with some of the criminals. So there were 3 people that came, and we had kirtan, and I gave a class, and I answered their questions, and then I started to open up, I brought prasadam with me from the temple, and started to open it up, and I noticed that they were very quiet, and I sort of turned my back to look at them, and they were all like, in a state of shock. And I asked them, I said, what's the matter? And one of them said, is that prasadam? I said, yes, it is. And he looked at the others and he said, he brought prasadam. I said, yeah. I said, what's the matter? And then they bowed down. They did dandavats to the prasadam. And I was really surprised like that, from that, because I thought, gee, these people have more, let's say, respect for prasadam than I do, And then they stood up, and I said, well, now let me just, give you some prasadam. He said, can we eat it? I said, yes, you can. And they were like shocked, they were like amazed, And they took the prasadam with a lot of respect and love, and they felt blessed in the jail. So this is the power of Krishna consciousness, that everyone can be benefited, even the criminal can be benefited by taking Mahaprasadam and associating with genuine devotees and chanting, learning to chant Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
We should all be very, very enthusiastic to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We should be very enthusiastic to respect Mahaprasadam. We should be very, very enthusiastic to go out on Nagar Sankirtan and chant the holy names of the Lord loudly in the streets of Seattle, so that other people also can hear the mantra and also chant it. By going out regularly, and our devotees do go out regularly to do Sankirtan every Saturday, many people hear the mantra, and eventually, as soon as they see the devotees, they say, Hare Krishna. We also have our food trucks that go out and give free prasadam 5 days a week. And many people that come regularly to the food truck, as soon as they come up to be served, they say, Hare Krishna. So they might be, homeless, they might be criminals, they might be just people having a difficult time in life, but they eventually end up saying Hare Krishna because they're seeing us on a regular basis, and they're taking the prasadam on a regular basis. In fact, by taking prasadam is not just food, it is a spiritual substance that can change the life of a person. I saw this in a very dramatic way. I used to be in Berkeley, California. They also call it Berserkly. There are a lot of crazy people there in that town. And there's a place called People's Park, where the craziest people were always there. And I used to go there on a regular basis, daily, to take prasadam to the crazies. And there was one especially very crazy form person there. He hardly ever bathed, and he could not really speak properly. And at first he never took the prasadam. So I would always leave a couple plates of prasadam on this table outside where people would come to stand in a line and have some prasadam. And I noticed, in the beginning, he never took the prasadam, but then I noticed that he was taking the prasadam. And then one day, he was standing in line to take prasadam, and he came to get a plate. He said to me, I want to be Hare Krishna. He couldn't speak very well because he was so drugged, I said, okay. He said, I want to come live with you. I said, well, you're not ready. Ah, he said, what? I said, you're not ready, but you just keep coming here, take prasadam, and little by little, you'll get better. So he said, oh, you mean? I said, no, I'm not mean. But you're not ready to come and live in the temple yet. He said, well, I want to live in a temple. He said, I know you want to live. Just listen to me. You just come here every day and take prasadam, and then I'll let you help me. And little by little, I'll see you make some spiritual progress, and you can come and live in the temple. He said, oh, how long does that take? I said, you let me tell you. Don't you try to tell me. So this went on for about a month. He was coming every day, and he started, coming to the temple. I never let him come in to help me carry all the prasadam. We didn't have a vehicle at that time. We had these rolling things. And after a month of doing that, he finally said to me, now can I take you live in your temple? And I said, well, we'll give you a try, I said, but the first time you don't listen to what I say, I'm going to throw you out. He said, oh, you mean? I said, no, I'm not mean. I'm your real friend. If you listen to what I say, you're going to become a really good devotee. So, yeah, I want to be devotee. Yeah, I know you do. So you just listen to what I say, but the first time you don't listen to what I say, I'm going to throw you out of the temple. So he started to live in a temple, and I told him what the rules are. I said, you have to go to sleep 9 o'clock at night. You have to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. He said, oh, 3 o'clock? That's too early. I said, see, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You have to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. And then you have to do everything that I tell you to do all day long. So he started to do that. And little by little, he became really regulated. And he began to learn how to chant. He was taking a bath two times a day. He was coming out of Sankirtan with me and coming with me to serve prasadam also. And eventually, one day he talked to me, he said, I want to go to India and see Krishna. So I said, you're not ready. He said, oh, you're so mean. I said, no, I'm not mean, but you can do it. But you're going to have to learn how to distribute our books, Prabhupada's books. And every day, whatever money you get, you're going to give it to me, and I'm going to hold it. And when there's enough money to buy a ticket to go to India, then you can go. He said, okay, I'll do that. So he did do that. He did collect the money, and he was able to go to India. And he's still in India, and he goes on Sankirtan every day. He learned how to. He learned how to read and write Sanskrit. I mean, he completely changed. Let's put it like that. And he goes off Sankirtan every day, like I said.